rain's falling hard on us, gentlemen, and we need to make a stand now, or we can forget Tajikistan. PLA's pushing strong through western areas of the country, so it's time to push back.
I'm Tim Browne, Principal Games Designer on Operation Flashpoint Red River, and I'm here to talk about it today.
It's the percussion in the booming soundtrack to war.
So Red River is all about you being a member of a fire team and the fire team leader in a conflict set in Tajikistan, which is a fictional conflict set in 2013. You're part of the United States Marine Corps, and the game is based around 4-player co-op throughout the campaign and 4 different FTE game modes. In Red River, the first thing we looked at was accessibility. One of the things that you'll notice is there's now tutorials to help the player, guide the player, nurture them. We've introduced a brand new character called Staff Sergeant Knox, who will tell the player what they're doing wrong if they're doing something wrong. We're aware that we have varying different levels of players who want to play our game. The people who are more used to more arcadey shooters are going to want to play on the normal difficulty setting. You can customize that by turning all sorts of different things off, including the aim assists, different HUD elements that will help and guide the player. Now for the more experienced player, there is experienced game mode, and that has less checkpoints to use and certain aim assists already disabled. And then for the absolute hardcore creme de la creme of the players who really want a challenge, you can choose hardcore. Now that has absolutely nothing on the screen. You don't know where the enemies are going to be or where they are. All you can rely on is your fire team or your co-op friends that you're playing with. If I'm playing the mission and I'm finding something particularly tricky, or I see you come online and then you're able to just jump in and I say, right, can you pick the CQB guy or the scout because he's really good at long range and I'm having difficulty picking off these guys in the distance. You can just come in, choose your loadout that you particularly like, choose the weapons, the equipment, the B mods and specializations. It's just so much more fun to play with friends.
Kill it! Alpha's going to cover you from the high ground. Charlie will cover you from the left. Charlie's in position on the left flank, waiting further instructions. This is Alpha Team!
So we took a lot of cues from shows like Generation Kill, documentary movies like Restrepo, and looked at all the different elements that make up being in the United States Marine Corps, and looking at what elements we could take and bring to the game to make it as authentic as possible, but also making it a game that people are going to want to play, that isn't just bogged down in realism and realism only.
Fire in the hole! See you at home, actual out.
I'm Tim Browne, Principal Games Designer on Operation Flashpoint Red River. We're in the final stages of Red River development. We are just sorting out the last few bugs. We're basically polishing the game, and it should be ready to go very, very soon.